Hello Bardians, welcome back to the channel. We are here with some Godfather Esports. Or is it Esports Godfather? Esports Godfather, I messed that up. But we are in League 2. Finally, we are a D team. Basically, everything is a D. Pizza Party is a mid team, still better than us because we are part of the bottom team. Hopefully we can come away with a win, but it all starts in the draft. So our top laner is better at evading, even on attacking, looking like he wants to play as like a tank with offensive scaling, which is going to be interesting. Top is pretty even though, looking at it. For each 200 max HP, increase offensive scaling, and then you get an additional 15% defensive scaling. I usually love having that on my top laners. Their jungler is better than us in every category, so that's fine. We want to stop them from getting a kill before round 40, because if they do, they spawn 3 breaking cards, so they are very aggressive on their jungler, where our jungler is more passive in farming. Mid lane, they are extremely better than us, and they like farming, playing usually Foso or Dylan. Bot lane, they are way better than us. Each time the deployment phase begins, search one of this athlete's card and add it to your hand. That's really good for a bot laner. Their support is also better than us, so we really only have top lane. So what I'm thinking of doing, recover 1 card for each 30, okay. What I'm thinking of doing is going in with the win con of pushing a lane. So we're gonna want to try for Bart if we can get it. We're gonna ban Buna because I don't like playing against her and she's really good. They banned Quinn, that's smart. I'm gonna ban Peter. They ban Cheyenne. We ban Alemi, I think. Or Dylan. We ban Alemi here. Oh, we get a pick first. Never mind. We are going to flex Foso. So they could pick Bite from us, but that's fine. They pick Bond with Ada. Interesting. They're both physical fighters. We're gonna go for Bart as our tank in top lane. I think Alemi will do really good here since we're pushing lanes here with a Bart and Alemi. They're going Dylan in mid lane. They have 2 supports basically with Bond. I don't really want them to get Zealot, so I kind of want to pull Zealot. But I feel like Mo would be better here. Ooh. We're going to go for Beverly no matter what here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So what do we want to ban here? We could ban Zealot and go Mo, maybe? Because I don't really mind if they go Wukong. We could also ban Deadfire to force them onto Dylan in mid. We'll do that, actually. They pick Matata, that's perfectly fine with us. We pick Beverly. So if they swap Dylan over towards mid, then they're stuck with either Blocker or Basai. Our team comp's looking decent. Beverly's here to support with them pushing, and then we have Bart and Alemi pushing. Foster's our damage dealer, so we need a second damage. So we want Mo over Zealot because we know Mo more. Blah. Because we know more. Yep. Here we're going to go for that, and that. So we'll get XP for becoming the highest economy. Athlete participating in a destroying a turret, you gain XP and follower, which is really good. And then athlete's KD is greater than 1, then you gain XP and follower. So we do get to mess around with items here. See here, let's start with our tank. Seeing that we've got Towering Straw, that's really good. For each equipment, increase max HP. It's very expensive though. I think what we're gonna do is go for powering straw right away, move into mutual aid, and then go into big guy best. So you get your tank item first, and then you move towards where if he's alive, ally units gain 30 attack, which is really good on a tank, and then back into being a tank. We'll move to our support here. I am thinking of getting a piggy bank because I do like piggy bank. What it does is for each 100 gold earned, it increase 25 tokens. Choose an ally hero. The target gains amount of gold, amount of tokens gold. So that is really good. Ooh, that's really good too, though. I think instead of going for the big guy vest, which gives us 500 HP and 15 armor, well, that's what for each equipment increase by 500. So that's actually 2,000. Well, yeah, that's actually way better. Never mind. Spot on Midas touch. What is that? Gain 50% of dealing damage by equipped hero during this round. Sure, we can go with that. And then we'll also go for a mutual aid here. I really want to focus on crit. There's witness hero's HP. Yes, we want that. That's huge. They recover 500 HP and it bumps their crit by 20%. Crit chance. After unlocking this equipment, this hero gains 5 times kills time plus 2 for crit damage. We'll go for that. Our last thing. I think I might just go for dirty little pistol, which is 100 attack and then 50 for this anything after. An attack and target with higher current HP. Yeah, we're gonna go for that. We'll move over to Mo, which is probably gonna be the exact same if I'm being honest. I just want to make sure. Ooh, that is actually really good. From the activation and increase 0.5 crit chance every turn with 10% an additional 5. Ooh, actually, I might shift this to where it's here, 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 and do the same with Mo. Whoops. There, there, and there. Also, we do want. Do they have it? They don't. Gain 50 armor when dealing damage will do. Everything's so expensive on mages. We'll probably go with the Jar of Doom as well. And then our last thing, which probably won't get into unless we're like extremely lucky, is probably blue monolith, I'm thinking. Yeah, kind of like that. We'll start with firstly bot. Okay. Now I don't expect to win mini games because I think the most games I've ever won in League 2 on Hell mode is 6 games, and it went 6-6. We made playoffs. But also with 3.0, they made Hell mode even harder. So we will see how many I can win. Because last series we did in here, we didn't make it to playoffs. Or I think we did. We made it to playoffs and then lost the first round, if my memory is correct. Right now I want to designate with Bart here. Let me. Fine. Can't designate ally here plus 5. 3, that's 6. We'll do that, and then we'll do the 1 carry, and that drops us to 2, and then we enter in here. Does they advance? I want to do this just to test it. It does. Cool. So if they do attack, then Mo will jump in. They have 3 supports, so all their damage is probably gonna go for Bond. Ada can do a little bit of damage, and they are using warm-up on her and stuff, but she's mainly a support ADC, so she's only scary if she has all 3 of her items in the card, like in the deck. They are using so many cards. let's see. We have a metal fatigue, which is huge. I gotta think what lane I want to do that for. I think mid might be best. We're gonna metal fatigue mid here, and then we're gonna aggressive tower push here just to drop that by 4. And then I'm gonna end my turn. They don't really have many attack cards, I believe, except for on Mutada, who is top lane, or if they have initiate cards on their characters, like on the players. That's the only way they can really get into attacks. So both teams, they're probably just looking to farm. What we're doing is we're trying to push as fast as we can, because our win con is taking as many towers as we can. I think we push here. I don't really want to push there. We can rapid fire. That gives us 4. We can maintenance here because she's about to fall back. And then I think we push and end turn. Oh, I thought that was for mid. Oh, well, pushing there is fine too. And then we end turn. She'll fall back, but we do get him out a little bit. And then with the maintenance, it did protect it. This can be a very hard game to win, but it should be doable, especially with their comp. Since I forced them on a very support heavy comp where it's only Bond doing everything. Ooh, and then Mutada can TP though. And then, oh, we're gonna lose bot lane. That's fine. Bot's dead. But it's very hard for them to start fights unless they get lucky like there, where they had all the necessary things. I'm gonna hope since it's so early they can't. Nope, they can because Bond writes. Bow hits hard. That's fine. Did not want their jungler to get double kill, but that's chill. That does leave top lane open, so we will get force tower. So at least we do get something for that. Ooh, yeah, okay, we do. That's huge. We shield advance mid lane here. Push that even more. Get a shield wall onto her. And then we end turn here. Our top lane's doing amazing though, so that is amazing. I said that twice. Go ahead and maintenance this. Who's all fighting? This bot team, they won't take that fight then, so we'll just rapid fire. Try to get as much as we can, and then crossfire as well. And then we end turn. We get first dragon, which is massive. I believe dragon is the thing that ups our crit. Ooh. That is one bad thing with blocker, is they'll have all the cards they really need. Because blocker is really good at that. We should maybe get bot. Ooh, so close. We're close on 2. We have Dragon Bless, which is crit rate. I don't really know who to give it to though. I think we could give it to Mo. We're gonna... Oh, wrong button. We're going to versatility into a push. And push bot lane. We take out that. We're trying to choke out their jungler as much as we can, because their jungle is their strong point here. We're going to Black Star on the mid. That should make him force back, and we can take out mid here. We'll end turn here. And just like that, the jungler is extremely choked here with only 2 spots. The only downside is we have a lot of pushing capabilities, and if they start going with a lot of ways to fight, which is mostly through Matata, it will get a little bit hard for us. Yeah, just like this, they're about to do a fight. Wow. Okay, well, my mid laner's dead. You might be able to survive it. Nope. Monkey do too much damage. Bro hits so hard right now. I'm so glad we choked him out when we could. Because if he had even more turns taking camps, we could actually win this. That's what, only 2? It's a 2v2. I'm going to say yes. Nice, we get Herald as well. We could win this just by top lane taking out there. So we could get extremely lucky. We're going to Herald Mo. We're going to push bot lane. That gives us 7. We're going to wait. We need my mid laner to hurry up. Okay, we are going to Metal Fatigue top. Crossfire bot lane. We miss. That is very unfortunate. We're going to end turn. I should probably use our expedition soon. They would take mid tower, which will open up more room for their jungler. We have shielded advance though. I think we can win this game very soon if they don't kill Bart. They got really unlucky in this draft. Because if they had more ways to fight, we'd be dead. Constantly. Red power. Yeah, okay, cool. We can shield advance there. Let's shield advance top lane. Or do I want to shield advance mid lane and just take mid tower? Ooh, that's a tough one. Let's go ahead and see what I get. Nothing of use. We can maintenance there. We're gonna have to shield advance top lane here. Oh, nice. That wins the game there. We did not deserve to win. We snuck it in. We accomplished our win con though, so that made sense. At least. We won the way we wanted to, which was just lane pushing. And since our top had advantage and Bart, it was very easy. But if they had more ways to fight, I don't think we would have won that. During teamfights, the Dreams player's high attack accuracy rate is truly remarkable. The Dreams player demonstrates a remarkably high attack accuracy rate on the battlefield. Dominating in the lane, the Dreams player maneuvers during clashes are often impressive. Their ability to convert economic damage, I'm impressed. Such a high hit rate, Dreams' skills prediction is too accurate. Witnessing Dream's gameplay, sometimes it shows promise, while at other times it falls short. Every time Dream locks in Beverly, it feels like the game is already won. I feel like the MVP should go to Bart in top, but that's just what I think. We ran away with that, thankfully. Like, we stole it so hard. We did up Mo into 2 though. Ooh, yes, we do get that. We're gonna replace that. Our top lane. I mean, probably just hot hands. Since she just wants to stay alive. After the game, on the way out of the venue, you notice Noi chatting with a player from Pizza Party. You turn to your assistant and ask, does Noi know the player from the other team? They seem to get along well. Oh, don't you know? They seem to be childhood friends, but they ended up in different clubs because they play the same position. Competing for the same position, huh? Let's hope it doesn't affect their relationship. That gave us achieve 1500 gold diff to opponent at round 45. Oh my god, I've never seen so many people before. The venue is full. Nice. So here is where you see your stats for everything according towards like your venue. So here you can see the attendance is maximum, satisfaction. No, what is this? Willingness went a little bit down. Satisfaction is 70%, which isn't bad. If we would have lost, it would have been way worse. So we did win, which is huge. Weak star was X Maddie on Quinn with 5 kills. Not bad. We probably won't be on weekly lineup because we stole the game and didn't really do much. No one's upset, which is good because you do get negatives if oh, the venue spectator area achieved full house. I've gotten full house so many times. I don't know why that just popped. One day you're arranging the weekend team building activity with your assistant. All right, let's go with the plan. Coach, I just want to make sure, are you sure this arrangement is okay? Singing together might be a bit awkward. Oh, it's fine. We're all members of the same club. We need to break through these awkward moments. That's how we cooperate better on the field. Okay. After all, we're like a family. Just as you were about to finish your sentence, you notice a change in your assistant's expression. Oh no. Sorry, Coach. I forgot to tell you. The assistant looked desperate. What's wrong? What did you forget? You said a word you shouldn't have. What word? Fan? The assistant quickly covered your mouth. Coach, don't say that word again. Oh no. Zarya is coming. You're still puzzled, but before you could ask, there was a loud bang. So I kicked open the door to the office. Family? I heard someone say family. I did say family, but how did you hear that? And who allowed you to barge into my office without permission? Wait, when did you shave your head? Looking distressed, Zarya placed a hand on their forehead. Coach, please stop. Zarya's been watching too many movies lately. Zarya can't help anything. You can't hear anything you say. Huh? What do you mean? Before you could finish your sentence, both you and your assistant were forcibly pulled into Zarya's embrace. Come on, let's sing together when I see you again. It's funny. Nice, we're playing Taste, which is supposed to be the worst team in the league, right under us. It'd be amazing if we can win, because then we can move to 2-0, and that'd be a humongous beginning for us. We got a promising support offensive and mage. That isn't promising, but okay. I guess our stats are jungler. No. No, next. We do claim another 10 for being tied for first, which is huge. That's right. Defense, mage, mid. That's actually not bad. Mage is an S. You could just run full mage. What is our mid laner right now? Our mid laner does an S in fighter, an A in mage, and A in assassin. Right. And offense is an S. I like that better than what she has going. What's her actual like life? 70? We could get her as a backup. That wouldn't be bad. I might get her as a backup. Chizzy has what? That give us 20. That gives 16. 21. I don't know. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna continue. We unlocked scrims though, so that's here huge. And then I do want hero retraining really badly, so we can start fixing our hero pools. So we can probably bump. No. We can see how 30 does since we had 100% capacity. Not bad. I do need to up horse somewhere. So we only have 2 S's, right? She has an S in defense reflex because she's our tank. A's S in offense. A's S in offense. Okay. Our bot lane isn't the greatest actually. Like she's really good with S marksman, S mage, but her stat rise is gonna take a bit. So I kind of want to get mid up maybe. I feel like jungle we could up for 40 on attack, and then move towards Noi, and then go back to top, kind of like that, since we already have 2 with 40s. We could up our defense as well to 40. Let's up our defense to 40. That's fine. That is fine. We are going to play Team Ace. But for now, that is the end of the episode. If you liked it, please leave a like and a comment down below. I appreciate everyone that does. It helps me out. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any new episodes, especially if I, for some reason, have a setback. I will notify every subscriber. So if you're not subscribed, you won't know if things change. It shouldn't, but still, also, it supports me. But other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one.